Hi, this is the Heavenly Empress. This is a reading on the next 3 months. We have 8 piles. Use your intuition or whatever you feel called to. You could pick that pile. You could pick more than one pile if you feel called to. If you've never actually picked a pile, or if you've watched readings and picked piles before, and they don't come out super accurate or resonate so much, what I'm gonna tell you is to close your eyes and just focus in on your third eye, which is right in the middle of your forehead. And wherever you feel pressure the most, so it could be over here, it could be over here, the middle. And if you feel it upwards or downwards, that's up to you. But that's how I personally do it when I watch readings. You close your eyes, the pressure in your third eye tells you which to choose. Sometimes it tells you to choose 2. So if you feel called to, you could choose 2. So, yeah. And then you can look in the description for the timestamps for which one is your reading. Hi, pile 1. So, you chose Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. So, based on my intuition already, I feel like that has a lot to do with authenticity. Maybe there might be a mask that you're wearing around certain people, or just in general, you might be very guarded. You might also just be very judgmental of yourself, or have a lot of inner wounds that affect your confidence. And I'm definitely getting like, it could even be like insecurity vibes, like you kind of overthink a lot of what you do, overanalyze how you are around people or how you acted. And like I'm just getting like the idea of like laying in bed at night and like, why the fuck did I act like that when I was talking to that person? Or why did I do that when I was at work? Like, and it might not even be that big of a deal, but for you it's like, oh my god. So I'm gonna read from the book. And Anna, let me find it, hold on. Alright, sorry, I had to cut out so I could find the page. But alright, anyway. Who she is. Inanna represents the power that comes back to us when we accept and integrate our shadow. Inanna was the most prominent female deity in ancient Mesopotamia. At the height of her worship, around the Uruk period of 4000 to 2000 BCE, temples and shrines dedicated to Inanna lined the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Her name is Sumerian for Lady of Heaven. Her temples housed her priestesses, and they each would take a man to bed with them on the spring equinox to reenact the divine marriage, or Hieros Gamos, between Inanna and her consort Dumuzi. The Hieros Gamos is an ancient ritual of uniting the opposites from within, the male and female, the light and the dark, and most especially heaven and earth. This theme occurs in accounts of Inanna's descent into the underworld to find her sister, Ereshkigal. She must take off an article of clothing at each of the 7 gates so that when she finally reaches her sister, she is naked. And when Inanna ascends, she does so with Ereshkigal's power. When your soul selects her card, Inanna goes into the depths of her own unconscious to merge with her twin sister self. She becomes more powerful because she is no longer using conscious psychic energy to keep her shadow or negative attributes hidden deep underground. She courageously descends and faces the aspects of herself that are hard to get to when she's fully dressed or cloaked heavenly in the ego. Inanna is an invitation to get naked. She wants us to drop all our defenses. She wants us to see how holy and sacred it is to be vulnerable. As above, so below. This is an alchemical adage that suggests heaven and earth are not so separate. It suggests that within us, deep down in the dark cages where we place parts of ourselves, the truth that exists there also exists right here on the surface of our everyday lives. So if we are exerting great amounts of energy to keep from seeing our shadow, it is actually playing a large role in our conscious life. When we can face what we think is dark or negative about us, I mean really embrace it and see it for what it is, a beautiful broken place that's a call for love, then we can emerge more whole. We can marry the light and dark aspects of our being, and in uniting with our twin sister from the depths, we can stop projecting her onto other women. We can see and own the hot mess we often are, and not get sabotaged by it. The light must cast a shadow, and the high priestess is the one who gets called to love them both. Can I love my shadow as much as my light? Intention. Well, soul voice meditation, sorry. Intention. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Yes, so I was getting a feeling of just self-protection, which is a lot of what that talked about. Is like hiding your real self out of fear, out of maybe insecurity, which I think goes along with fear, really. So yeah, I definitely think that there's going to be a lot of shadow work happening in the next 3 months for you. We're definitely going to get into, with my Stranger Things deck, a little bit more on that. So we're going to keep this here. And let's get into this. So let's see. The next 3 months for pile 1. What is this? What is the focus here? Okay. That's a lot. Hold on. Hold on. The deck is already trying to... Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to take that because, yes. Alright. So, that's the 8 of Strands, which is really, Wands. So, that's fire energy. It could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Temperance. That's also... So, heavy Sagittarius energy already. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Yes, definitely. What I'm getting already is, don't mind my mom singing if you can hear her. Yes, I'm getting a lot of, like, taking action towards healing, like, a lot of intentional healing, maybe unintentional healing, but that's definitely the focus. 2 of Dice reverse, which is also the 2 of Swords. Yeah, it definitely feels like a place of just sitting still for a moment. Oh, okay. And the High Priestess. Yeah, going within. Oh, the High Priestess is a lot about intuition. Temperance is a lot about healing or having patience. The 8 of Strands is taking action. So I'm really getting, like, you're working on healing in the next 3 months. You're really trying to address your demons. Let's clarify. 8 of Strands, please. Ooh. Okay. Six of Strands. Okay. Oh, that's all right. This seems very productive for you. This seems very needed. Let me see. 3 of Strands. Yeah. 3 of Wands. To clarify, for 2 of Dice reverse. The Hierophant. Oh. Okay. I have to say, the energy is actually really good considering it's going to be shadow work, which is usually the deepest depths of everybody's darkness, but I really feel like you're kind of in a good place with it. Oh. Ten of Scoops, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my god. This is actually surprisingly really good energy, considering. Let me see. So, 6 of Strands, which is, again, Wands, that's fire energy. 3 of Strands, that's fire energy, also Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. And the 10 of Pentacles would be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So, let me see. So, the Six of Strands is about, kind of about victory, accomplishment. The Three of Strands is about, like, movement. The Hierophant's about commitment, and so this, I definitely think you've already been on a long healing journey, and I can sense that it's been a ride for you. I really do think you're committed to your own healing. Like, I really think you're very self-focused. You're just very focused on self. And I think that's, what is very necessary for you at this time. It's the energy I'm definitely feeling. I'm feeling like I don't know, I feel like such an optimism within this. Of just looking forward and understanding that there's a lot of things that might come up, a lot of triggers that might come up, a lot of past wounds that are going to come back and show us the darkness once again, but we always come out of it. It's just definitely I'm feeling definitely up and downs with the healing, but I feel like you have your head on straight about it. It's like, it's not something new to you. It's not something like, whoa, like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna rock your world or anything. I definitely feel like it's very intentional healing, and just trying to be the best you. Like, I like this energy. You're really on, okay, that's on a good path for sure. Let me see what else any specific details. Ooh. Okay. Four of Wands. Or Four Strands, but oh my god, they keep falling on the floor. That was too many anyway. Okay. That is Five of Swords, Five of Dice. So air energy there, fire energy there. Five of Swords with the Four of Wands. So what I'm getting, because from the beginning, even with your Divine Feminine message, it was very much about, like, I definitely can sense, like, a shadow self, like, insecurities, things that trigger us and stuff like that. I definitely feel like you have a hold on exactly, I mean, if you don't, then let me go with what I was going to say. Hold on. I feel like for most of you, you have a hold on what your triggers are. I don't think you're really that ignorant to it. I think that you're very aware of, like, your wounds or things that have happened or things that you're not healed from. If that's not the case for you, I feel like this, if you're like, you could be just starting your healing journey, and I will give you a good warning that it doesn't start off super fun. Not that it really ever ends that fun either, but well, when it ends, then it's nice, but it never truly ends. But I will say, like, the first year of your healing journey is definitely a rough one. I am sending my love to you if you're just beginning that. No matter how old you are, no matter who you are, that is, honestly, first of all, kudos to you for even taking the intention to heal, because there's a lot of people in this world that don't care to, or don't even realize they have to. But it's super important to just be able to carry on with your life in an optimistic way, to be able to understand who you are, understand your intuition. Like, it's just super important for everybody, and not enough people take the initiative to do it, because of course it's scary, it hurts, it's not fun to go back to a darker place to address the worst of yourself. It's not fun, but I promise you it's worth it. Alright, let me get clarification on the Four of Wands. Okay. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Five of Swords, the Empress. Okay, I can already see that you might have, a lot of mommy issues, to put it bluntly. That's Ace of Cups. Yeah, okay, Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, so what I'm really getting right now is like non-reciprocal love, specifically from a feminine figure in your life, a older feminine figure, or just somebody who has, it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but it is coming out as feminine energy. It just feels like emotional abandonment, non-reciprocated love, just someone who was not able to love you the proper way as a child, and even, I mean, to this day, possibly. I really do see a lot of reflection on that, on wounds, parental wounds, I'll say. Guardian wounds, no matter who you lived with, there seems to be a wound, a large wound from that person. Whether, intentional on their part or not. Some, it's going to be different for everybody. Some people might have been abandoned by their parents physically and like they left them. There might be some people whose parents didn't really take their emotions seriously. Maybe there's some parents out there that didn't believe in therapy, didn't think that there's anything wrong with you. That, like, going to therapy means you're a crazy person. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm definitely getting just like feeling invalidated by some sort of guardian or parent or some sort of figure that raised you. And I definitely feel that the next 3 months you're definitely going to be, I feel like you're going to be coming to a lot of realizations. Like, there might be things you didn't even realize were like kind of messed up to have happened to you. Like, it's kind of like, wow, that really sucked. Like, that was really unfair. That really shouldn't have happened to me. I didn't deserve that. I really do feel a sense of that, of just like that, a lot of epiphanies about it. Like, just like, because I feel like as a child you might have thought like, wow, like what whether you consciously thought or not, somewhere in your subconscious it's settled in as, wow, like must be something wrong with me. My parents think that I'm weird, or think that I'm crazy, or think that I shouldn't feel this way, or we have a decent money situation, so like, why should I even be, how can there be a problem? Mental health doesn't exist. Mental health isn't a thing. I feel like you could have came up in a environment like that. Yeah, I really do think you're on a self-love journey for sure. Self-love, hardcore. Just with the Lovers reversed and the Ace of Cups upright, it's like, it just gives me a sense of there was love you were looking for that was not reciprocated, that you did not get, that you deserved. I will say, I'll be the one to say it right now. If no one has, or if you haven't, because you have to be your biggest advocate no matter what, you don't deserve the bad things that come to you. But unfortunately, it is your responsibility to take it, heal it, learn from it, and choose not to carry that on. For some reason, that's how the world was made. But, because imagine we lived in a world where, like, we didn't really have to do all that for ourselves. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. So, how about I'll pull for some advice. What advice do you have for pile 1? And I'm getting, actually right now, you might have had a lot of relationships that you went through, or maybe not a lot, but any relationships that kind of mirrored that. And you might come to that realization during these next 3 months of like, wow, you know what? I actually was going for people that were a lot like my absentee mother, something like that, like for an example. Like or I might have been going for a lot of people that were like my abusive father, my abusive mother, whatever. I feel like you have gone in relationships that reflected that kind of relationship back to you, while trying to make up for the fact that that relationship didn't work out the way you had hoped or wanted it to. I am definitely getting for some of you, like, your parent left, and it left you with just no closure except to create your own, and that is extremely difficult. But I will say, you're doing a good job. I feel it, because even just in your energy, I can feel like it's like warrior energy. It's like, I feel like you went through a moment where it was like your eyes went black and you were like, no more. I don't want to carry none of this with me ever again. I need this gone. I do want you to know, though, it's going to take patience. It's going to take time. Healing is never ending. So, let me go on. Emperor reverse. Yeah. So, yeah, some of you, it was a dad. The Fool. Can I get clarification on the Judgment card? Here, oh my god, yes, you are taking your control back. You are taking your life into your own hands. Wow, I love this. King of Wands. Could have been even an ex that reminded you of your dad. I mean, maybe not in the moment even, but they might have been a cheater, or maybe that actually, yeah, that's coming in for me too. Maybe you had a parent that cheated on the other, and now you got cheated on, and now you're just like, what the hell? Like, it's a very guarded energy. It's like, I guess that's just like part of my journey, or like that's just how it's gonna be for me, so why even bother? I do feel like, oh my god, 2 of Cups with the Emperor reverse. Yeah, okay, that's clarifying what I'm saying right now. Somebody, I feel like I'm getting, it could be your most recent ex for most of you. Doesn't have to be. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, wow, okay. I like your energy. Your energy is very much like, no bullshit. It's like, I'm done with this. I'm done holding on to this. I'm done carrying this. I'm done trying to take the fall for everybody who did me wrong. Like that. Like, that's not how this is gonna go. Sorry for cursing, by the way. But that's the energy I feel. It's like, it just feels like I'm done with this. Like, I really am getting an energy of, like, your eyes went black and you were like, no more. Over it. I'm gonna pull one last deck. Hold on. For just any last advice. So yes, I will say next 3 months is going to be very focused on healing. Very, very focused on just reflection and seeing. You might be seeing a lot of things that you didn't see before about things you've gone through. And I will say, you're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to feel your feelings. You're allowed to be whatever you feel in that moment. But do not let that carry on. Just felt the need to say that. So let's pull some last advice for pile 1. Your hard work is paying off. Yes. Yes. Seriously. I'm definitely feeling that because I was getting the whole reading. It's like your past was the dark spot. The future, you're taking into your own hands and you're not allowing anything else to add to your baggage. And of course, there's things we can't control and stuff, but I really just feel like your head is really on straight about where you are going and where you want to be and who you want to become. And I really respect you, okay? I like your energy. This is a good energy to start this off with. Look at the bigger picture. Yes. Keep that in mind. Because healing can be tough. A lot of ups and downs, but the outcome is worth it. Healing is worth it. It sucks, but it really proves itself. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I do feel like there is going to be a big focus on self-love and self in general. But I do hope that like, you can go out and have fun and stuff. You don't have to be a hermit all the time. You can be with friends. You can go out, have your fun, whatever that might be for you. Of course, safely. Meet new people. Try new things. Like, try not to stop your life just because you're in your shadow period. I know that could be hard. Bring love into the situation. Yep. Keep your self-compassion throughout this journey. Throughout these next 3 months. Keep your self-compassion and your self-love strong. Oh God. Communication is key. Yes, so that can also be about setting boundaries. Just like, because you're going to be in such a reflective and maybe not at your best self during this time. Although you're heading towards your best self, that's for sure. Just be honest with people when you don't have the bandwidth to hang out or to do something for them if they need a favor, or to just like it's okay to just like lay in bed for a day and be like, you know what, I'm over this. Like, completely fine. You have to communicate with people though what you need. Okay. One more for this. Nothing will come of this situation. I want clarification on that card really quick. Clarification on nothing will come of this situation. Please. Yeah, so I'm getting, for some of you, that you might be looking for closure from somebody, whether an ex, whether a parent. I'm getting very heavy parent energy. It just definitely feels like a lot of inner child reflection and stuff. But I have to say, for a lot of you, you might have to create your own closure with, I mean, oh, even for some of you, you could have somebody that passed away, which is like, just leaves you to your own perspective and your own mind and your own thoughts about it and whatever. But I am saying, like, just understand that sometimes we have to create our own closure, and sometimes that's better, because some people just don't have the capacity to understand that we need that, and to understand that we need healing, and that we felt things very deeply, and that we went through some people don't realize the pain that they caused, the pain that they gave us in their own, within their hands. Like, some people will never gain the bandwidth, the capacity, the acknowledgement of, like, man, I messed that up. Like, I really did hurt that person. I could have done better. Some people do not have that. And I'm feeling for some of you, that's the case. And it's just, it might be very tough, and you might have questions about it for a long time. But you're going to have to create your own closure. And maybe something good can come out of that. It's a very hard situation to deal with like that, but my advice would be to take it as slow as you need to. Give yourself that compassion you need. Be gentle with yourself, because unfortunately, your healing is in your own hands, and it sucks because I mean, not always, most of the time we don't cause our own pain. Sometimes we do, but even then, it's like that comes from some sort of unhealed wound that was caused at the hands of somebody else, the people that were supposed to make us feel safe. So I will say, there is going to be a need to create your own closure for some of you. I'll get one more card to clarify. Yeah. Yeah. Creating your own closure. And some of you might actually be able to get closure in the hands of someone else. I don't know why I am getting such a heavy, like, desire for closure with people. You might be able to have a conversation with the people who caused these wounds in you, and get that validation from them. Some of you, that is the case. So don't be afraid to reach out. And then if you do reach out to these people, and I'm not saying, like, if it's an ex that, like, abuse you, reach out to them. No, we're going to carry that differently for sure. Therapy is good. I know not everyone can afford it. If you have insurance, try to call your insurance company to get your therapy if you need it, if you're not already in therapy. Or you can talk to someone you really trust who might be able to give you that validation, or a different perspective, or good insight. So that is the advice I'm going to leave you guys with, all right? And then I'm going to okay, so lastly, I want you to ask your yes or no question to Spirit, and we'll see what your answer comes out to be. Okay, so it looks like it's saying no. All right? So I'll see you guys in the next reading. I hope you have a good night, good day, wherever you are. Have a good time. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. This is going to be your reading. So you got Green Tara, the Buddha of Enlightened Action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So, for the next 3 months, I'm already feeling a lot of action is being made, a lot of action being taken, a lot of action being necessary. Let me read from the book really quick about, maybe you can get some insight from this. Who she is. Green Tower embodies the emboldened state that overcomes fear and allows us to take action on what we know is right. Tara is a female Buddha in the Vajrayana Buddhist tradition. She is known as the Mother of Liberation because her name is derived from the root to cross. Tara assists all beings in crossing the ocean of suffering to liberation. According to the Tara Tantra, eons ago, Tara incarnated as a king's daughter. She showed such spiritual excellence and such profound compassion that she impressed a group of monks. They told her that they would pray for her to be reborn a man so that she could reach enlightenment. She responded by enlightening them. She told them that there's no such thing as male and female. The ideas, projections, and expectations that we superimpose onto the male form and the female form are not real. They are contrived. Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Tara vowed then and there before all the monks that she would remain a female Buddha for all lifetimes until all beings were liberated from the illusion that a person's sex determines their ability to become enlightened. Tara has 4 different types of enlightened activity and divine attributes, depicted symbolically through the colors red, white, black, yellow, and green. Green Tara is Tara's embodiment of compassionate action or enlightened action. Her green color signifies vigor and vitality. Her mudra also represents vitality and the purity of our life force. The prana mudra, she is the prana mudra, she is the action we take from a deeply rooted place within our heart. She is the energy that seeks to act in alignment with what will free us as we liberate others. When your soul selects her card, Green Tara is that sacred nudge to get moving, to do what it is that your soul compels you to do. Don't sit with an idea or a project any longer. Take action on it. Don't think about a friend who keeps coming into your heart. Go bring her dark chocolate or send her a love letter. Don't wait to express your love to someone you've needed to. Go now. Tell the truth. Let your feet be moved by what has been caged within you. Let your wisdom shift into inspired action. Tara is the message that the time for action is now. There's nothing to wait for and no person you need to become before doing what you've come here to do. Start small. Let the soul lead, not the ego. It's not the grandeur of the gesture or effort. It's the amount of love something is done with that ever matters. There are so many injustices in the world, so much suffering that it's easy to get stuck in the molasses of helplessness. The brilliant Burmese diplomat Aung San Suu Kyi says, if you're feeling helpless, help someone. Green Tower is about aligning what moves us to tears with compassionate action. She's the push to do something. Anything that might alleviate the suffering of others. In the process of taking action with love and from love, we also liberate ourselves. Soul voice meditation. What does my soul want me to take action on right now? Intention. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Okay. Wow, so I really feel for a lot of you, there's going to be, I'm feeling a lot of change within the next 3 months. A lot of, at the hands of yourself for the most part. But I feel like this could be with a lot of different things. I feel like a lot of people are going to pick this pile because I'm getting a lot of messages. I feel like for some of you, this is about going after what you want. If there's a certain idea you've been thinking about a lot, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe it's not just an idea. Maybe there's something to that is like, go for it. Let's do it. For some of you, it might be opening yourself up to somebody you have interest in, or maybe they're opening up to you. Maybe there's going to be an opportunity for you to be honest with somebody about something, or maybe an opportunity for you to take action on some sort of creative project maybe you have, or endeavor, or maybe a new job, maybe a new career. It's going to be different for all of you. So let's just get into it, into the tarot. Okay. Six of Wands. Yeah. Definitely feel that energy. I do feel a very driven energy these next 3 months. I feel like you're going to be very action-oriented. I feel like I feel like you're going to be very unapologetic about it. Like, it's like, I feel like for a lot of you, you might just like start being super honest with people about how you feel, or what you think, or how you feel about them, or what's going on with you. I just feel like a difference in your energy, in your honesty, in your vulnerability, even authenticity. That's maybe for a lot of you. I feel for most of you, this is about some sort of goal that's been on your mind, some sort of desire of maybe a career, a job, some sort of hobby. Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Wands upright. I feel for some of you, you feel there's definitely something you desire to do, but you feel like you don't have enough of the materials, or the tools, or the money to really get started on it. I'm feeling that for some people. Whoa, okay? Jesus. Make yourself known, Temperance, okay? That's about having patience. So definitely keep in mind that, well, right away with Six of Strands, which is Six of Wands, and Temperance together, that's about keeping your faith. Keep going with what you're doing. Keep your faith that victory is coming. You need patience. Victory will be yours if you just stay consistent. You stay on your path. You stay having faith in yourself. You have to be your biggest advocate. That's what I'm feeling. That would be Four of Swords. So I feel like, oh, the Tower and the Sun reverse. Yeah, very self-focused. I definitely feel like there is going to be change. A lot of change within the next 3 months. A lot of positive change. I feel like for some of you, this change might really knock you off your rocker. I'm sorry to be the messenger, but I feel like for some of you that it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy road. I really feel like within the next month and a half to 2 months, I feel like the end of the 3 months will be like, oh, that was good. Okay, King of Swords reverse. The end of the 3 months is going to be where you're going to start to see the positive change, but I do feel like for some of you it's not going to come super excitingly. If that could be a word, I'll make it one. That would be Ace of Pentacles, but it is going to bring you abundance. It is going to bring you what is necessary. for most of you, I am feeling like there is going to be some sort of change in job or career or something like that. Some sort of, maybe a different avenue of income, and that's where that's coming from. Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be getting an opportunity that's going to release you of your burdens, of your current burdens. I'm going to take this. Three of Wands. Clarify. Whoa, okay. Page of Pentacles reverse. I am feeling this energy being the beginning of, that's very much like where you're going to be at in the beginning of the next 3 months. Like, so maybe even right now, that's how you feel. Maybe within the next month. It's very, just very, almost, I don't know about if pessimistic is the word. Maybe for some of you, but I feel like it's mostly like just feeling like you can't catch a break. Like, it's like, when is the time? Like, I definitely feel a lack of patience in it too. It's like, come on, man. Like, it almost feels like I'm hearing, like, I've been patient. Like, we gotta go with this. King of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, for a lot of you, I'm definitely feeling like you're gonna be able to start doing something you really love doing for a job, for a career, as some sort of avenue to, you know, stay alive, stay surviving, make a living. And then we have the Nine of Wands with the Ten of Swords reverse. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Ooh. Well, okay, then I'll take that. The top one. Five of Swords. I feel like you're very in your head. You are extremely in your head about doing this. I almost feel like for a lot of you, it's like you can't decide what you're doing or what you want to do. It's like you have a lot of ideas, a lot of different interests, a lot of different talents or possibilities for what you could end up pursuing, and you're having a hard time really narrowing it down. Or even thinking about how you're going to go about it. I am seeing though, so for a lot of you, there is an indecision. There's a lot of indecisive energy. It's like, I don't know if I want to do this, or maybe a fear of failing. So for some of you who feel that way, I will say it's better to have failed and got that data than to just never have done it and have questions and what ifs about, wow, what if I would have just tried it, you know? And I don't feel like there's going to be failure with this at all, considering we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the King Cups. It does seem like something that you're going to love and that's going to be abundant for you more than just financially. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely, I do feel a feeling of like trying to decide. Then the Two of Pentacles. That's literally confirmation. Yeah. For most of you, that's definitely a strong vibe here of, I'm not sure what I want to do. I have so many things that I could do, and I'm not sure what to pursue first. Or there might be a lot of stuff you want to do, but you have a particular way that you envisioned it, and that's just not how it's playing out. So I want you to know you cannot control the way this goes. Not, at least not at first. I just feel like if you get an opportunity, even if if it's something that you love doing, or that you like, take that opportunity even if it wasn't your first choice, because it might lead you to the opportunity of starting that first choice, or raising you up to that next level. For some of you, that could even be moving up in a job to a different position. Maybe moving up as a manager or as some sort of boss even. My nose has been itchy this entire reading, and I'm like wondering what that's about. Like, what's going on? Are we sick? Is somebody sick? Or has somebody been fighting with people around them lately? In a place of irritability, or even in a place where it's like, maybe for some of you, it's like you have somebody that's around you that doesn't really support what you want to do, because maybe it's not logical, or maybe it doesn't seem right on paper, or maybe it's like a 1 in a million type of thing. And I will tell you right now, don't listen to that. If someone is telling you that, they are not for you. Of course, it's important to be logical and to be responsible about what we do, but it's also important, so important, to be happy with what we do, and to not hold ourselves back, and to pursue things. Don't listen to that. I just got very annoyed. If someone's telling you that, they need to go. 'Cause no. Someone needs to enlighten that person. 'Cause we're a lot of us don't really want to just live on this earth and perform certain what am I saying? And a lot of us don't want to just live on this earth and like go about our daily tasks and just get things done and never really live a fulfilled life. Oh, if you're here, you don't want that. If you're watching this reading, if you even care about your future at all, you don't want that. And a lot of people just settle for that. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anyone is telling you. Of course, if that means, like, if you're at one job right now and that's your job and there is no other stream of income, that doesn't mean quit your job. But figure out your ins to what you want to go to. Take your opportunities while you can. Maybe do your research about how to do that, That is 6 of Swords reverse. I will say, though, my nose has been itchy. Literally only for this pile. I don't know why that is. Knight of Swords. I do feel like the next 3 months, there is going to be opportunities for you to do what you want to do. I do feel, again, for a lot of you, though, you are confused about what it is you want. For a lot of you, you have a lot of different ideas, or a lot of different opportunities, or a lot of different possibilities, and you're not sure what to go with. Also, with the star here, that could be being in the public eye of some sort, in some way. I don't know why I just saw a newspaper, so maybe some of you, it's like something about, maybe you're in the newspaper for sports or something, or you're getting recognition in some sort of political way even. Or maybe you're getting recognition around your town. You're networking. That's what I'm feeling. It's like having connections. I am going to say, though, if you are in a place where you are confused about what it is you want to pursue, I would meditate on it. You don't have to go all out with that, but it's more of like, give yourself a moment to just sit in silence, no music, no TV, no distractions, and just listen to what you hear. So say you want to be, say you're an athlete and you have a scholarship for football, for basketball, and for wrestling, right? I would sit with myself and whatever comes to my mind. Of course, keep the logic in mind. What will give me a better payout? Also, keep a lot of things in mind. Like, money. What might give me less stress? What might be even more fun for me? What might be like really what I want to do the most? Sit with that, and I'm telling you, the one that you're meant to do is going to be the first thing you think of. So just sit with yourself, and it's going to hit you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, I think a lot of you are pretty intuitive already. But I feel like you have a hard time trusting your intuition. I feel like your intuition has been telling you what it is you should be pursuing out of your different options. So for a lot of you, I am feeling like there's a lot of different options here. For those of you where this is a love situation, though, really quick, I am feeling like you're holding back feelings from somebody. And I feel like within these next 3 months, there might come an opportunity where you get to tell them exactly what you feel. Maybe they open up to you and give you that opportunity and that safety to respond in a similar way, to reciprocate, It is a scary thing to open up to people like that, but I do feel for a lot of you that is a possibility also these next 3 months, is maybe finding out you have reciprocated interest with somebody and then going further with that, It'll be different for a lot of you guys, but for most of you, I am feeling like that whoever you're interested in is going to give you the opportunity to say something. And I will say, do not pass it up. That's what I'll say. Even if it's a subtle hint from them, maybe if it's like something you have to really catch, just maybe floor them with your honesty. And you might be surprised at what comes from that, So I'm going to pull some advice cards real quick. Okay, what advice do we have? You and your loved ones are safe. You are good enough. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so yes, I was definitely picking that up. Definitely some opening up of feelings or some honesty happening here. Some sort of conversation is going to happen for a lot of you. Balance spirituality and practice. I just said that. Oh my god. I literally just said that about making your choice. Make sure you keep it practical. Make sure you keep it logical, while also making sure that you're not selling yourself short on what you want. Nothing will come of the situation. I'm going to pull for that. I'm also going to pull for this. I want clarification on what those are about. Okay. Expect powerful change. Yep, I'm definitely feeling that. A lot of change. Luck is on your side. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh, we got another one. A new start is coming. Yep. Definitely transformation within the next 3 months. I'm going to clarify these two. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. Okay, hold on. So immediately I'm already getting like just feeling afraid to open up. about what you want. Even maybe it's even to a parent. Like, it's like they want you to do something specific and you're like afraid to tell them, like, that's not what I want. This is what I want, you know? I am going to tell you, no matter what your situation is, whether it's love or it's, again, with a parent or in general, it's safe to be honest. And if someone doesn't react well to your honesty, you don't need them. You don't need them. I know it's easier said than done, but not worth keeping. That's what I'll say about that. And then nothing will come of the situation. Whoa! Okay. The Magician. That's weird because the Magician is about manifesting. Let me see. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Staying guarded. Yes. For some of you, it's staying emotionally guarded. For some of you, it's keeping yourself small. Do not hold yourself back. Okay, yes. Holding yourself back. We're not doing it. We are not holding ourselves back, guys, okay? Do not hold yourself. Nothing. Exactly true. You hold yourself back, nothing will come of the situation. You won't even get the positive change you're looking for. Alright. So lastly, I'm gonna just put everything over here. And we're gonna do yes or no. Okay. So, ask your yes or no question, and then Spirit will give you your answer. So that seems to be a maybe, okay? So, the answer to your question is maybe, alright? And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye! Hi, Pal 2. This is going to be your reading. So, you got Enheduanna, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So, already intuitively, I'm getting, I don't know why I'm already getting, like, a sense of holding yourself back. Kind of, I don't know, maybe out of fear or out of... Mostly I'm feeling like a sense of just fear of change, maybe, or fear. I almost feel like this group is your your biggest demon is more of like being afraid of what it means to succeed. Like, if I get success, what does that then mean? Like, or even becoming successful and like feeling like that you can lose that, and like it's like, why bother, because if I lose that pain might be extremely large. So I'm going to read from the book what the message is. Who she is. Enheduanna embodies the ability to become one with our soul, to live out our highest purpose. Born in Mesopotamia during the Akkadian Empire around 2285 BCE, Enheduanna is considered not only the first known female poet, but also the first named literary author in history. It is believed that this name, Enheduanna, I hope I'm saying that right, was the daughter of the Sumerian king Sargon of Akkad. She was given the title of En, which signified her tremendous political power. Sargon of Akkad named her the high priestess of the most important temple in Sumer, and she was charged with the lofty task of melding the Sumerian gods and goddesses with the Akkadian ones to create stability in the empire. Enheduanna composed 42 hymns. Her most famous works are titled The Exaltation of Inanna and the Sumerian Temple Hymns. Her hymns were copied and used long after her death. and considered immensely valuable, equal to the inscriptions of kings. She is credited with creating the structure of poetry, psalms, and prayers that were then used throughout the ancient world. Oh my god. Her hymns influenced and inspired the prayers and psalms of the Hebrew Bible and the Homeric epics. It is believed that Enheduanna reached a semi-divine status in her lifetime, and that she was considered to be the embodiment of the Sumerian goddess Inanna. So that's actually, that was the card we got for the first pile, so maybe if you're feeling called to that, you can watch that pile also. When your soul selects her card. Over 4,000 years ago, the high priestess Enheduanna wrote in the exaltation of Inanna, most precious lady, beloved by Anne, your holy heart is great. And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is unequaled, whatever leaves endures. She is the limitless love and inexhaustible power that moves through us when we merge with the soul. We each have a personal myth. We each have an Ishta Deva as a personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth by moving us with the fierce conviction that we're divinely led. Enheduanna encourages us to integrate our light in our dark, to bring our unconscious aspects of self into consciousness. The High Priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is that aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness. She is that aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from our inner depths. Enheduanna is about merging the awareness of our soul in all the love and power it gives us with our individual personality or ego. What Swiss psychologist Carl Jung would call personality 1 and personality 2. Enheduanna wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so intimate with it that there is no longer any separation, and there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are the High Priestess. You are this eternal, she whispers. Your holy heart is this legendary. Soul voice meditation. What allows me to experience the reality of my soul? Intention. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Yeah, so I'm definitely feeling, again, it's very similar to pile 1, of needing to be authentic. It's really a calling. So within the next 3 months, there's going to be a need to find your real authentic self, or embrace your real authentic self. So we're going to put this over here. I'm going to start pulling. We'll see what happens. We're going to use Stranger Things deck. And let's see. So what is going on for the next 3 months for pile 2? Okay. Death reverse. Ooh. Ace of Spokes, which is the Ace of Cups. So immediately I'm already feeling like this, a lot of you probably have a very hard time being emotionally vulnerable. The Lover's reverse. I feel like being emotionally vulnerable is a bit out of your comfort zone. That's like what I'm feeling. Queen of Spokes, which is the Queen of Cups. But I'm feeling that you are somebody that feels things very deeply. You just have a hard time showing that to people. Or, yeah, it's more like kind of a guarded energy I'm feeling, of like just a fearfulness of like whether it's like rejection or just like a non-reciprocated outpouring of love, or of just realness and emotions and stuff. Like I really just feel like You're very protective with your emotions. You keep those to yourself. Can we clarify death reverse? The Hangman. Yeah. Woo! Oh my god. Taking that one. The High Priestess. Oh, there's something under that. Temperance. Okay. Hold on, I dropped so many cards. Oh my god. Okay. The High Priestess and Temperance. There's definitely a need for inner child healing. Yeah, super similar to pile 1. Ooh. I feel like you're a very intuitive person. 9 of Dice, which is the 9 of Swords. Yeah, I really feel, getting close to people is a scary thing for you. Allowing people in is very hard for you. And I definitely don't think that that's just who you are. I think that has come with a series of circumstances and experiences and stuff. We have 2 of Scoops, which is the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you're in a place where you want to be able to be more emotionally vulnerable, but it's a little bit of a war within yourself, because it's the fear of a response to that, or the fear of, well, if I actually do tap into how I really feel and just be authentic with that, like, what kind of reaction will I get? What kind of rejection could I get, you know? By the way, there's, let's see, we have Gemini energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so pretty much everyone except, well, and Sagittarius too. Let me see a little more about this. Take this one. 7 of Strands, which would be 7 of Wands. Yeah, stepping out of your comfort zone. That would be being open emotionally. King of Strands reversed. Ooh, oh my god. 10 of Spokes, which is Cups, and King of Pentacles. You are definitely somebody that does feel differently. I mean, sorry, not differently. Deeply. You do feel things very deeply. But I feel like you have gotten to a point where it's... I mean, maybe you're not in that place anymore, but I feel like there has been a time, if not now, and sometime in the past, that you might just be getting over as, like, if there's no logic to it, it's not real. Like, if I can't explain how I feel, then it doesn't exist. Yeah. Oh, so we have King of Swords and 6 of Wands. I feel like I'm getting that. I I know I didn't intend for this, but, whatever happens in the next 3 months, you might have some sort of love interest in your life of some sort. And I feel like they're a little bit different there's just something different about them from anyone you've ever experienced before. 8 of Swords. Yeah, and you're really in your head about this person. This is for some of you, maybe not all of you. But you definitely spend a lot of time thinking about this person, or about maybe you have a situation with them of some sort. Could be somebody that, for most of you, I feel like it's somebody you have not actually been in a relationship with. That's for most of you. I feel like if there is somebody here who is feeling this way towards somebody, and you have been with them, or you have some sort of interaction with them on that kind of level, I do feel like they're in a pretty new energy from the last time you dealt with them. And I feel like for some of you, that's kind of what it is that's drawing you into this person. For some of you, I really do feel like you want to really open up to this person, and you feel intuitively that this could actually be a successful, whether companionship, relationship, just bond in general. I feel like you almost have this idea that it might be safe to be vulnerable with this person, but you're afraid. Let me get more on that. The Devil reverse. That's Capricorn energy. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That is 9 of Pentacles reverse. So this person might not be in the best place financially right now, but I feel like they might be holding it up pretty well. You might not really know this, or they might be hiding it, or maybe you're not really close with them or speaking to them in a way that you could even know that. I do feel like they're having a hard time with finances. Two of Cups. Huh. I have to say though, I feel like the feeling is mutual. Woo. Queen of Swords. You're both in your head though. I'll say that right now. Honestly, for some of you, this could be some sort of soulmate or twin flame or something. Somebody who you have some sort of genuine spiritual bond with. You're both mirroring each other. Wow, I did not expect this to take such a turn. Yeah, you're both in the same place of fear. You're both afraid to open up. And I feel like for some of you, you're aware of that. Let's see. Clarify the Devil reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. And I feel like this person, I feel like you are kind of like not sure. Like there's not really much on the surface that can tell you like that the feelings are mutual. even if they have told you maybe, I feel like this person is trying to keep you like a little bit at a distance right now because they don't feel secure. They feel like their finances are just like not in a good place, and they don't want to like let someone in when they feel like they have no stability to relay back to fall back on, or to, you know, just be secure and grounded within themselves. This is the Nine of Wands. And it's definitely causing them some stress. This could even be you, actually. You could be going through this as well. I'm definitely getting a very mirroring energy here. So you could be also dealing with financial issues, or feeling like you're not in a place yet where you're able to let someone in. You feel like you need to be at a certain stature of some sort before, or have something accomplished, or have something settled before you allow anyone in also. That could be for a lot of you, I think. Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. They definitely do see a possible future with you. I feel like this person goes through cycles of self-sabotage. For some of you who have actually interacted with this person, and like it's obvious, or it's been discussed, or it's been shown that there is interest here, mutual interest. I feel like this person self-sabotages a lot. Like it feels like they make you feel like they don't care, or that they don't want this or something, but they're really just in a place where they are trying to hide themselves. Like, that's really what I feel. It's like they're trying to hide, which again, I do feel a mirroring energy. This could also be your situation, especially the way we started with this reading. Is it's a lot about not hiding your emotions, being authentic, and just being unapologetic with it. This is definitely a very similar energy to each other. Let me see, next 3 months. Do we have any sort of route we could take here? Five of Pentacles reverse. So I will say, Knight of Wands. There might be actually very you might have already had sexual experiences with this person. There is definitely some sort of fantasizing energy, whether you have or not. Ten of Swords reverse. Three of Swords. Yeah. You're both in a place where you're trying to heal. Trying to heal emotionally, mentally, maybe tangibly, with money. Like, I just feel like you're both in a place where it's like, no more band-aids. No more putting the band-aids on. It's time to really clean out the dirty laundry. That's what I'm feeling. I think you're both in a very focused energy of healing. And if not, maybe that's a sign to really start focusing on that. There's a lot of past pain, past wounds here that are affecting both of you and affecting the possibility of this going forward. So I can't say for sure that within the next 3 months something is going to happen here, but I will say you both are in a very independent energy trying to fix your own situations. And I feel like maybe within 3 months from now, it's like things might be very different. Also, don't forget, like, these readings are based off energy, so this is based off current energy right now. This doesn't necessarily mean in 2 months, like, this is how it's going to be. You know, time changes, and feelings change, and energy changes. But it is looking like for the next 3 months, it's a lot of healing. It's a lot of fixing your own personal situations, and really trying to address what you need to fix. Again, whether that's mentally, maybe even physically, emotionally, abundantly, you know. I am hearing for somebody, there is a very strong need to fix a relationship with some sort of mother figure. Could be even a aunt or a grandma or somebody who was prominent in your life. I think there's a need for a conversation with that person. And if not, maybe there's a need to maybe go within and understand that people are not perfect and people do things, and sometimes we can't even explain why we do things and why we cause harm and how we cause harm. But it is a lot about being unhealed. Being unhealed is like it's like the root of everything that we do to other people. And I'm really feeling that for maybe a few of you, maybe all of you, I don't know. But there is a need to address some wounds with, specifically I was hearing, with some sort of mother figure. But I think wounds in general. I was getting that the whole time. It's a lot of needing to go within, needing to maybe go into your inner child, do things you would do as a child, like bring your inner child back to life again. Even being creative, simply drawing or using a coloring book or painting or whatever, you maybe making those friendship bracelets with the string or the lanyard, you know, I don't know. So let me get some oracle advice for you. Okay. So the next 3 months for pile 2. The next 3 months. Ooh, okay. Luck is on your side. Oh, the energy is gaining momentum. And then we have, look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so I am feeling a need to be very nitpicky with yourself. That doesn't mean, you know, tearing yourself down or looking at your flaws and picking them apart. It's more of like picking apart what is unhealed within you. What is not, what has not reached its solution within your own peace. There's really a need to like look at what is affecting your peace to this day. And this could be stuff from a decade ago, decades ago, you know, a year ago, yesterday, you know, like this can be some stuff that has affected you from any point in time that is still inside. And I hope you know that there's nothing wrong with you if you have unhealed wounds from a long time ago. And you're just like, why can't I get over it? It's very hard. Sometimes it's very hard to understand why people do things and why people hurt us and why people are so hurt themselves, you know? That's really what it is. Hurt people. And when we don't heal ourselves, we pass that on, you know? When we don't make the intention to be better, to know better, to choose better, we become those exact mirrors sometimes. And I can sense the mourning of, the agony of having to, oh my god, I've done so much healing already. Like, I feel like for some of you, it's like, holy hell, how long is this going to take for me to heal? Girl, it can take forever. It really can. Our whole lives. The end of a tough cycle approaches. But I will say, well, that's good too. I will say though, it gets easier. Like, there's always going to be, you know, stuff within us that's like, why is that even there? Like, what could that, like, it could even be from memories we blocked out, you know? Sometimes we don't really get that closure, especially if maybe people have left our lives in one way or another. It's hard. It's hard, but we have to do the work because no one is going to do it for us. Let me get the last few cards for this. What other advice do we need here? Sorry if you can't see me shuffle on camera. A win-win outcome is forecast. Confidence is your key to success. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Be bold to make the first move. Okay, for some of you, that might be the case with your love interest. A fiery climax approaches. But with that, I'm going to clarify that real quick because I don't want you to make a move and then feel like, what the hell? Like, something doesn't go right. Let me use the other deck for that. Real quickly, what is be bold to make the first move? Can we clarify that, please? Okay, that's a lot of cards, girl. For some of you, I'm already healing, healing, but I'm already hearing, like, just don't forget, like, the person that you're dealing with, they have their own fears and wounds as well. So, to not be so afraid of being vulnerable about that, that's for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you do need to give it time. You need to let this person sort out their own stuff as well. So be bold to make the first move. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, for a lot of you, just keep in mind that this person also has their own wounds. So if they trigger you or if they reject you in some way, it's not personal. And also, I feel like intuitively, just keep in mind, like, that people aren't always really what they're showing us. Sometimes they do it as self-protection. And I really feel like that can be the case for a lot of you with this person, considering you guys are very, very similar in your energy of just, like, being guarded and being afraid to open up. I feel like for some of you, if you feel called to make the first move with this person, just keep that in mind, that if they react in a way that you didn't want them to, they're just not ready. It's not that they don't actually like, and no matter what they say, I mean, unless they genuinely come after you and start saying nasty stuff, in that case, move on to the next. But for most of you, if not all of you, I just feel like, don't take anything that they say or do personally. I think you're both in a very triggered state and a very healed. I really do feel for a lot of you, this is a twin flame because it's a lot of triggering vibes. So just understand, while you are triggered, they are also triggered. And try to just give it some time. If you don't feel like this is for you down here, then don't do anything right now except focus on you. And I feel like for all of you, you really should be focusing on you the most, for sure. That's definitely, especially because there's so many unhealed wounds here. and a lot of stuff that's affecting you, really focus on that. And, this will come around when it needs to. Nothing that's for us will ever pass us up. So lastly, I'm going to do a yes or no question for you. If you don't have any questions to ask Pendulum, I will see you guys in the next reading. But for those that want to give it a shot, I'm going to have you ask a yes or no question, and we'll see what the answer is. Okay? Okay, so for you guys, that's a strong maybe. Okay? So, that's your answer for your question. That was your reading. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hi, Pile 4. This is going to be your reading for what's going on within the next 3 months for you. So starting off with the card you chose, you got Miao Shan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling, I'm sort of getting, right off the bat, like, you might be someone who does, charity, or might be involved with a charity, or you might do stuff to give back. That might be somebody here might have that as, like, something that they do in their life, which is amazing. That's very esteemable, okay? But I'm going to read from the book, see what this is about. Miao Shan represents the incarnation of fulfillment of mercy. She was a Chinese princess who is believed to have lived during the Tang dynasty and to have been the incarnation of the goddess Kuan Yin. She was the daughter of a king who wanted her to marry a wealthy man in order to secure more wealth and power for himself. When she refused, the king sent her to live in a monastery on a secluded island off the coast of China. When the king found out that Miao Shan had transformed the barren island into a paradise, he got so angry that he ordered the monastery to be burned to the ground. But when Miao Shan saw the monastery in flames, she pricked the tip of her tongue with a hairpin and magically summoned a storm that put out the fire. The king then ordered Miao Shan's execution, but no blade or sword could kill her. Instead, each weapon shattered into pieces before touching her body. After several attempts, a gorgeous glowing white tiger appeared and spirited Miao Shan away. The tiger took her to meet Yama, the ruler of hell. Miao Shan immediately heard the suffering of the souls all around her, and one by one she liberated them from the fierce power of her empathy. Oh my god, my reading today. Yama had to send Miao Shan away because she was transforming hell into heaven. He gave her the peach of longevity as a gift. Miao Shan meditated for many years on the island of Putuo Shan. News reached her that the king was on the verge of death and that he needed the eyes and arms of a person without anger in order to live. Miao Shan gave him her eyes and arms. The king was revived and came to honor the person who had saved his life. When he saw that his savior was Miao Shan, he fell to his knees, humbled by the extent of her mercy. When your soul selects her card, the author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us. But we have to give ourselves to the opportunity to plunge ourselves in a story where we see the world from bottom up or through another's eyes or heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old Etruscan mer, which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have compassion for people who have never harmed us personally, but mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give something of ourselves, which is symbolized by Miao Shan giving her eyes and arms to the king. It can feel like a great sacrifice to be so giving towards someone who has given us nothing but suffering. Here's where the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. Then, when the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed on him, Miao Shan transformed into her true manifestation as the thousand-armed Kuan Yin. Miao Shan is a reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We are not harming the person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love and light that is already ours. Soul voice meditation. When can I give mercy? Oh my god, my reading today. Who can I give mercy to in this moment? Intention. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Alright, so, wow, okay. So I'm already feeling, even just off that alone, that you have been wounded by people. You have been treated unfairly by people. You've had a lot of injustice happen in your life. And I feel like there are grudges, or there are things that are not fully let go of. There's anger and resentment and even maybe sadness, but I'm definitely getting a sense of like being angry at the people that hurt us. So I'm gonna start with the tarot. I got my Stranger Things deck, okay? Let's see what we got here. Page of dice. Ooh, Jesus. It's kind of weird. Actually, I'll take that. Oh my. Okay. We got Page of Dice, which is the Page of Swords, and then the X of Strands, which is 10 of Wands, reverse. Okay. Yes. So far, what I said feels correct. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you turn that into some sort of creative you turn your pain into a creative, like, I don't know, thing. Like, I just feel like you put your pain into, like, maybe if it's dancing, or maybe it's art of some kind, or maybe it's music. It just feels like you have put your pain into something creative, which is actually super productive, in my opinion. But it does feel like you're still, I feel like for a lot of you, you might be stuck in a situation where it's like a little hard to heal from somebody because you're still around them and they're still on the daily causing issues or insulting you or stressing you out. So we got the Star, the High Priestess, which that's really good. You might be in the public eye, or you might end up in the public eye because of this. I feel like you're very intuitive. But I definitely feel built up anger. Ooh. The Moon. Oh yeah. Someone is definitely, for a lot of you, I'm feeling like it's a parent. And for some of you, I'm feeling like it's like romantic relationships, even maybe friendships, actually. I'm getting, definitely for somebody specifically, that there's been some sort of deceit or betrayal within a friend group or within your friendships. And I just feel like you are so fed up. Like, you're just fed up. Like, I feel like you're just over it. Like, it, like, makes you want to withdraw. It makes you not want to deal with anybody. I really feel like you are on a healing journey. If not, you're going to be within these next 3 months. You can actually end up in the spotlight within the next 3 months. Because of, I keep getting like something artistic that you do. It doesn't have to be artistic, but it just feels like there's something you put your energy into that kind of helps you release the negativity. But I am getting that the negativity is still around you, so it's like you're distracting yourself from it. You're putting all your effort into whatever it might be, you're painting or dancing or maybe even working, like leaving the house to work. Maybe you do DoorDash or something, like, you know, I just feel like it's constantly wanting to escape in some way from the fact that you feel so trapped where you're at. You could still live with your parents who are maybe verbally abusive or just negative in general. Like, you might be very sensitive to energy and it like brings you down to stay at your home, because it's like I'm getting a energy of like being anxious and it's not even your energy. It's like someone else's energy is like so overwhelming within your environment that it makes you think that something's happening with you, which I mean still could be the case, but I feel like not all the time. Like, I feel like your anxiety is a little higher than it would be because of the energy around you. Let me keep pulling. Ooh. That is 5 of Swords. Oh God, okay. 5 of Swords. Death or... what was I about to say? Death. My English is great today, okay. So death, that's good. New beginnings within the next 3 months, but I'm getting... there's something that's blocking what it is that you're trying to achieve. I'm getting that as a present energy. Why do these cards have to keep falling on the floor? Okay. That's the Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you definitely don't feel like you have support. Something has happened that makes you feel like you are super alone in this. I don't know, it could have been a breakup, could have been friendship. I keep getting that for and it might be a big energy here of having an issue between friends, breaking up with friends or disconnecting in some way. For some people it could be a romantic relationship. I just definitely get a vibe of like feeling like there is no support like around you, like you're just in this alone. And I feel like it's painful, but it's like I'm just getting that you put that energy into something. You're constantly distracting yourself in some way to not feel that. But when it sneaks up on you, when you're finally just not distracted or not stressed out in some other sense, once you're alone with the stillness, it's like then it comes up to you. And it's like put on TV or put on something to watch to drown that out maybe. I definitely feel like a lonely vibe, and like there's just nobody in your corner. Oh, damn. I feel you. I resonate. Seven of Wands reverse. Seven of Wands reverse. Huh. Six of Swords. Five of Cups. Yes, there's an abandonment of some sort here. Nine of Wands reverse. But I do feel like, actually, if this hasn't happened yet, because some of you might, this might have already happened, but some of you, this could be happening within these next 3 months, of some sort of like releasing of people. I'm getting releasing, a lot of releasing. Releasing of wounds, releasing of anger, releasing of resentment, releasing of negative people, toxic people, bad energies. It just feels like, without the Tower card even here, it feels like one big Tower moment that is for the better. Which, I mean, I'm not saying is gonna be easy. No transformation is ever super easy, but I do think it's really gonna be for your best interest. Especially because this star, it's sticking out to me this whole time. Like, I'm feeling like this is for your benefit. Something good is coming from this. I just feel so, like, sick of it. Like, I can't even explain it any other way. It just feels like I'm just over it. Like, I just feel like that's something you probably think to yourself or say to yourself. It's like, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm done with people. I'm done dealing with all people's crap. Like, just... This just caught my attention. Here there be monsters. That's kind of weird, actually. I mean, I know it's a Stranger Things deck, but that stuck out to me for a second. Right? It says, here there be monsters. Huh. So, yeah, there's definitely been people that have damaged you in some way, I feel like. Or damaged your outlook on people, or trusting people, or opening up. I just feel like you're super... I don't know, I just get such a vibe of, like, I'm alone in this. Like, it's just, like, kind of, like, starting to accept that, like, maybe it's better alone, which, I mean, I guess I can't really tell you if it's not or it isn't. I think it's better alone than to be with toxic people. But I don't think this is gonna last. I think you're in a period within these next 3 months of, like, you need to be alone to focus. You need to be away from the energy as much as possible to keep your focus on what you need to do. Because I do feel like you are super determined to do something, to achieve something, I don't know if it's like maybe a new source of income in some way. For a lot of you, it's definitely something creative. I mean, that could just be a hobby, or that could be something you're trying to monetize. That could be, I mean, anything. It could be a job opportunity of some sort. Like, I just feel like there's a gig coming for you, like a good break. Alright. I think I'm going to just go into the advice really quick. This This is my first YouTube reading, so, you know, if there's something you want me to change up, just let me know. I'm just starting, so this won't always be this way. I won't always be all over the place, and I won't always not know how to read, so, okay? I'm just gonna get advice for you. Emotions are running high. I definitely did get that. Show the world the real you. Oh my god, seriously! Something is happening. You are coming into the light in some way. Bro. Yeah, I'm definitely getting for this pile particularly, you guys are very, let's say non-traditional or unconventional to kind of people. You might be very outside the box. You might feel like you don't really resonate with a lot of people. So that's why maybe for some of you, this abandonment or this betrayal or this little upheaval might have been or might be a big deal for you. Because it's like, I guess I don't even have a tribe. It's hard enough for me to find people to even resonate with, and who I thought my tribe was just up and goes and that's it. Like, the answers you need are coming. Okay. I'm definitely getting something about summer. I think summer is going to be a good period for you. Which, let's see. I mean, this is timeless, so, I mean, if it's not the summer, actually, no, it could still be the summer. It doesn't have to necessarily be within the next 3 months. But at the time that I'm filming this, the summer will be, like, just coming by the end of these 3 months, so I feel like this little transformation is definitely going to be beneficial for you. I just feel like you're going to be in a super different place than you are now by the time the summer comes. Or for those of you who aren't really in a seasonal place, by the time June or May or June comes. Oh god. That's too many. Whoa. That one flew out. Bring love into the situation. Yeah, definitely keep that self-compassion. And even, I mean, it might be hard, and I'm not expecting you to be able to do this right away, but even to be able to find compassion for the people who hurt you, doesn't mean you have to do anything for them or save them or help them or tell them what you know about their pain or whatever, because, you know, that's only everybody's own responsibility, and if people don't want to change, they don't want to change. No point driving yourself crazy about it. But I do think keeping a sense of self-love, self-compassion, and just try to keep an awareness of where people come from and why it is that hurt people. Again, not saying that you deserve it or that means they should be doing anything to you. You have every right to be angry or upset at whoever hurts you, but please do not hold on to it, because it's not going to help. It's not going to serve you. It's just going to energetically bring you down, and we don't need to be giving people that power. But be patient with yourself, because it's okay to be that way. Just know that you can let go of that, and it's best to let go of that at some point. Feel your feelings, man. I'm not telling you not to, that's for sure. Nothing will come of this. Yep, like I said, holding on to the anger is not super productive. But healing from it and trying to see things in the bigger picture might be helpful. Luck is on your side. Okay. A time for healing. It's time to release negativity. Yes! Oh my god, that goes along with everything I said. Healing and releasing. Yes, I'm definitely getting a huge energy of releasing this in these next 3 months. Just a lot of releasing. releasing anything that doesn't serve you. It's gonna, and it might not be for some of you, it might not be your choice. It might be some sort of like tower moment upheaval that you didn't expect coming, but just know that it's going to be for the best. All right, so let me put these cards to the side, and then I'm going to let you ask your yes or no question. And then I'm going to do the pendulum, and we'll see what your answer is. So go ahead and ask your question. All right, so your answer is maybe, okay? So I hope you guys have a good day, night, time, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye! Okay, pile number 5, this is going to be your reading. The card you chose is Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. So immediately I'm getting a fiery energy from you. The energy I'm already feeling is like very energetic, very high energy, very like motivated and action oriented. I'm already getting a very I'm just feeling very high energy for sure. All right, let's read this. Don't mind that. That's people. All right. Who she is. Bridget represents the essence of an inner dawn and the healing that comes from knowing that the best is yet to come. Bridget is the goddess of pre-Christian Ireland. She is associated with the Indo-European dawn goddess and the coming of spring. She is celebrated in a Celtic festival called Imbolc that takes place halfway between the winter and spring solstices. Solstices. It is said that the moment between dusk and daybreak, Bridget arose to the sky with flames like rays of the sun blazing in her hair. There is a shrine near Kildare in Ireland that is sacred to the Druids because it was believed to have been a place where Bridget's priestesses tended to her eternal flame. This is where they learned the ancient healing practices that are associated with Bridget. And this is where in 480 CE, Saint Bridget built a monastery in honor of the goddess and created a communal and a consecrated center for women's religious life and learning. Bridget is associated with poetry and with all things elevated. States of being, high-rising flames, lofty dimensions, elevated wisdom. She is said to have created the whistle for calling out from one person to another while walking through the night, which lifts the wanderer with its levity and reminds her she's not alone. When your soul selects her card, there's that moment when you're making your way through the dark and suddenly, after what feels like days or months or even years, a ray of light comes through to you. A lightning happens. Each step isn't quite as hard to make as the one before, and you feel a great shift begin, as if now you're headed towards something new, something even brighter. Bridget is the essence of that first flame, that first ray of light. Bridget reminds us that the darkness never lasts. Bridget's eternal flame represents the truth that the light never leaves us and can never be extinguished. It simply gets obscured or blocked from us. She reminds us that every day is actually filled with light. There are many days and times in our lives when we endure thick cloud cover, when that flame that exists within us is blocked by pain or confusion. Bridget is a sweet sound that reaches us in the dark and reminds us that we have never been on this journey alone. Bridget is our sign that the dawn is here because we have made it through the dark winter. We can lift our head, the healing has happened, and now each next day is bound to be brighter. Okay. Wow. So this energy definitely feels similar to the last pile. Just a little bit. I'm going to use my Stranger Things deck. We're going to pull your tarot. Just going to get right to it. Ah! Oh my god, I'm sick of these cards falling. Okay. Page of Cups. If you hear background noise, just, yeah. Ignore that. Or you could take it as, you know, if something happens back there, take that as some sort of confirmation, maybe. Judgment. Whoa. So, I already feel for some of you, you have to make some sort of decision on a love offer or love interest. But maybe you have different options in love. But I'm already getting, like, within the next 3 months, if this isn't already happening, of course. How lovely. She still talks. Okay. So I definitely feel like you have to make some sort of decision about a romantic interest. That would be Ace of Swords and the Magician. Yeah, you're trying to gain clarity on what it is you should do with this decision. I feel like you're trying to manifest answers about this or some sort of like sign. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm already getting, for some of you maybe, that this could be like two what am I trying to say? This could be like a lesbian relationship or a gay relationship of some sort. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like that could be for some of you. Too many cards keep falling. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Okay, thanks for that. Just make me waste more time. Okay. Seven of Cups. Yes, you have options. You have options. For some of you. If you don't know about them yet, they're coming. I definitely feel like these next 3 months is going to be an energy of trying to decide what you want with your love interest. Maybe for some of you, it's you don't even actually have like anybody like trying to be with you right now, but it's like you're going to be a little bit more focused on what you actually want in a relationship. I don't know why I'm sick of the dogs. Like, I'm sick of the BS. I don't know why also my nose is really itchy, so I don't know if that's relevant in some way for somebody. I do know that sometimes they say that if your nose itches, you're going to get in a fight. But that could be because I'm channeling. That could be maybe you might have some conflict. I mean this does seem like some inner conflict for those of you that have to make a decision. So that could be it, or it could be fighting with somebody else. For somebody, this is a very specific message I just got. There's somebody you need to be careful of that is going to be interested. This is not for everybody, so please keep your intuition. But I'm getting that there's somebody that you're going to feel their energy is off, and you're right. And don't keep them around. Definitely toxic vibes. There's somebody. That might be for some of you. That might be for a lot of you. I don't know. That might be for one of you. but there's somebody that you're going to have a bad feeling about. Trust that feeling and don't entertain it. I don't know why I'm getting that super strong. That could be but that's not like the only person that's going to be around you. I'm not getting that at all. Like, I'm getting out of one of these next opportunities of love or next people trying to get your attention. Do not give this person the time of day. They could have a J name or a K name or an X name. I'm getting. They don't have to. So if someone named Chris comes along and is toxic, still take your intuition into heart and don't go with it. But I was getting those letters specifically. Dude, I'm tired of these things falling. 3 of Cups. For some of you, you could have a third-party situation going on. Could be that you're playing 2 people, or you have to decide between 2 people, or the other way around. But that could also be friendship, or even collaboration of some sort. For some of you, I'm getting that there's going to be a collaboration, actually. Some sort of, I don't know, like, for some sort of goal you have, or creative endeavor, or endeavor in general, I'm getting some sort of collaborative partnership happening within the next 3 months. Somebody helping you out. Or you helping someone out, maybe. Yeah, and that, okay, whoa, this is taking a little bit of a turn. Hold on. So for those of you that is something, it's going to have a good outcome. Actually, for some of you, the person that you are trying to decide on could be somebody that you work with, or could be somebody that you have already collaborated with in some way, and you're trying to decipher if it's a bad idea to mix the two. And I will say, for those of you who are thinking on one specific person and it's not many people, that person is a good option. And I think you know that. But I think that there's something about it that is making you fearful or making you hesitant. But the Sun is all about happiness. Sometimes it's about marriage. Sometimes it's about children, so you could have kids with this person even. Or you could be married to this person or have been married to this person. I'm trying to decipher if it's a good idea to get back together or to stay together for some people. I don't think that's for a lot, but I think that could be for somebody. I'm getting... That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, for most of you, this is somebody that maybe, like, is too close to home in some way, whether it's work, or maybe it's, like, a sibling's friend I'm hearing, or, like, somebody that you grew up with, or somebody who's close to you in some way, or who you already associate with on some level outside of romantic, that you don't know if you want to cross, not necessarily cross the line, but I feel like you could be crossing a line. But this person is definitely interested for those of you. And I think that's not really news to you. I think you know that. They are definitely interested, and I think that they also feel a little bit skeptical of, not necessarily you, maybe, that could be, but I feel like more about, like, how far is too far, kind of, with this situation. But I'm telling you, this is actually going to be worth it if this is what you go through with. Oh my god. I'm tired of these cards doing that. Like, you're way too in your head. Page of Swords. Way too in your head about it, I think. But I think that this is very mirroring energy. Like, I feel like the other person is also, this could be a twin flame, actually. This could be somebody that, well, when one of you is feeling very much the sun energy, one of you is feeling very much the Page of Swords energy. It's almost like right person, wrong time. It's like things don't, once one person gets over a fear of something, the other person gets onto the same fear about it. Like, it feels like it hasn't aligned yet. And I think that could be part of what makes you skeptical. It's almost like, is the universe trying to protect me? Like, is rejection protection? Which it is. It definitely is. But I think it's because neither of you are really ready. But I do think that these next 3 months is going to be about really focusing on what you want from this. Wow, this is very specific for some of you. I feel like this reading has been all over the place. I mentioned so many different things. It's a lot of energy. Don't mind my dog crying. She's gonna have to wait. But, I just really feel, wow, I feel like I'm freezing in the brain right now because that's how you feel. It's like very conflicted. You like this person and you are very interested in, you might even fantasize about, because the Seven of Cups could also be fantasy sometimes. You might fantasize about being with this person, but logically you're afraid of what that means. Which, I mean, how logical is logical if it's overthinking? Just saying. Trust me, I'm not innocent with that. King of Swords. Five of Wands reverse. Seven of Swords. The Chariot reverse. Yes! Oh my god! Hesitant to make a move. Somebody is. If it's not you, it's somebody else that you're dealing with. That's present energy right now, but I feel like these next 3 months is going to, there's going to be a level of decision finally made. Some sort of, there's decisive energy coming into the picture. But I feel like right now, it's not there. I feel like right now there's a lot of things blocking. Most of it, honestly, if I'm really blunt with you, most of what's being blocked here, or most of what is blocking this, is you in your own head. And this person in their own head. Whoever's inside their head too much, overanalyzing this entire situation, that is what's blocking it. And I think that calls for a need to really go within, heal wounds, heal past energies, heal whatever has caused you to not trust people, which, trust me, easier said than done, for sure. But I feel like for a lot of you, you know this person is worth it, and you kind of feel like this could be it, but I'm hearing terrified. Like, I'm just getting terrified of being let down again, terrified of things not working out, terrified of the worst, pretty much. I just feel anxious. Like, that's the energy I'm feeling. It's like super just like high strung about it. I will say within the next 3 months, I will clarify a little bit, but I feel like the next 3 months there is going to be some sort of decisive action, or even if it's not action, there's going to be a decision on this. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, look at that. Totally worth it, this energy. And I think waiting, though, also, because I feel like you're in a place, maybe both of you are in a place where it's like, you're not ready. The Hangman, the King of Swords reverse. It's like, this time away from each other, you need it. Dude, this could definitely be a twin flame. Don't take that if you've never thought that or never feel that. But I do feel like for most of you, maybe even, you guys are just extremely mirroring. That's for sure. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you having a hard time trusting your intuition about it. Whoa, what is happening here? Some of you, I'm getting fear of rejection. Someone is afraid of rejection in some way. Somebody is definitely afraid of this not working out, or being left, or being abandoned, or even things not... If you come forward about exactly how you feel about this, the person is not going to respond the ideal way. I think it's all fear, though. I really feel that. Because, look, Ace of Pentacles, girl. Page of Pentacles. We had the Page of Cups. We had the Sun under here. We had the Queen of Pentacles under here. It's all fear. And I think... So, within these next 3 months, you're going to take time to really think about this. I just really do feel that. Really trying to think about this cautiously, thoroughly, as much as... I mean, don't overthink it so much, but because I just feel like it's extremely overanalyzed. I think focus on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Heal your wounds. Remember that this person is not... You cannot look at this person through the lens of what your ex did, because that's already asking for an issue. And let me get advice cards. Okay. Sorry, my dog. It's just so much noise happening right now. The answers you need are coming. Okay, so yeah, somebody is going to be coming forward in the next 3 months for some of you. If that's not you, then it's them. But also for some of you, that's about the clarity you're seeking, the questioning of is this the right choice? Is this the right person? Those answers are coming. You just gotta listen. Stop overthinking and just listen for a second. Oh my God. You and your loved ones are safe. So that spirit letting you know that you are protected. You got some spirit guides up there doing the work. I also feel like this is about divine protection. This relationship, this connection is definitely protected. Nothing is yet set in stone. Exactly. So do not self-sabotage, okay? You could still create your own destiny. You could still make your decision, and it can change the route of your future. Which is why I think taking time is a good idea. No impulsivity, and no overthinking it. I'm telling you, I'm really getting that. Do not overthink it. A new romantic cycle begins. Dude, I'm telling you. Seriously. Get out of your head, because it's coming. Do not sabotage this. Work through your fears. Believe in the impossible. Yep. So some of you could be thinking that this person is too good to be true. Or what you want in a relationship is too good to be true. And it is not. I'm telling you right now, it is not. Believe in what you think is impossible. The energy is gaining momentum. So the next 3 months, we are going to be moving forward with this situation. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yes. Like I said, make sure, like I said before with the logical brain, it's like, Yes, be logical, but do not be completely trusting your logical mind because it doesn't know everything. And then have faith in your dreams. Just have faith. Don't overthink. Give yourself a break a little bit. Relax. Get out of your head. Do some stuff to release your anxieties. And then I'm going to move these to the side. And then you can ask a yes or no question. Wow. Alright, so ask your question, and we'll see your answer. Okay, so your answer is yes, alright? So I hope you guys have a good day, night, time, whatever's going on with you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 6. This is going to be your reading. So you chose Khadijah, the mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling already very independent energy for the next 3 months. Maybe even improvement in finances. And I kind of feel like I'm getting an energy of finding your peace, finding your place, maybe finding your center, kind of. I just feel like centering yourself, disciplining, organizing. Like I'm getting that vibe of just like it's almost like getting your together. I don't want to curse on here because then YouTube will not. Yep, they won't be into that. But let me pull. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I'm doing too much. I have to pick your. I have to read your thing. Hold on. I should have done this already. 1 second. Okay. Who she is. Khadijah is the power we all possess to be aware of the spiritual realm, fully immersed in the material world. Khadijah bint Khuwailid was a widow in Saudi Arabia in the 6th century. She became a wealthy merchant who was deeply respected and known as Al-Tahiriya, the Pure One, or Al-Kubra, the Great. Don't mind if I'm not pronouncing things right. I'm sorry. It is said that with her wealth, she fed the poor, provided for her children from her first 2 marriages, and took care of her extended family. Khadijah had a dream shortly after hiring a young merchant named Muhammad to work for her. In the dream, the sun descended into her courtyard, fully illuminating her home. Her cousin had told her that this meant that the prophet would soon grace her doorstep. She realized that her new employee, Muhammad, was the prophet, and so she asked him to marry her. They were married for 25 years. She's regarded as one of the most important female figures in Islam, followed by her daughter with the prophet, Fatima. It is said that when Muhammad told Khadijah about her first revelation from the angel Gabriel in the cave of Hira, she was the first person to convert to Islam. Muhammad remarried after Khadijah's death and was never closer to a subsequent wife than he had been with her. She was his constant confidant and partner. When your soul selects her card, there's an ancient narrative and a destructive misunderstanding that if we are going to be spiritual, then we have to renounce the material world. The body, however, is the soul's chance to be here. So a healthy relationship to the material world is crucial and integral to reaching our spiritual potential. Khadijah represents the power and importance of knowing we can provide for ourselves. This power gives us roots and confidence and allows us to create relationships from a place of interdependence rather than codependence. We can cultivate the capacity we have to create more and more freedom for ourselves. And we can make choices for our life based on truth, not just on survival. There's also a false idea about when true love will find us and how. Khadijah liberates us from fairy tales that we need to be saved or supported or provided for by our life partner. Khadijah provided for the Prophet, and her older age and significant status in the community made her more attractive, not less. She was a middle-aged businesswoman and single mom. She was ripe with resources and ripened with opportunities to love. Living into our true power and purpose does not make us less eligible. Khadijah reminds us that there is no linear timetable that eliminates us from having the sun descend in our courtyard. She lets us remember that we are worthy of the abundance measured in gold and the abundance measured in the depth of our love. Soul voice meditation. Do I feel worthy of abundance? Intention. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Okay. So, I was definitely feeling a vibe of independence for the next 3 months. Definitely a big independent energy. I am also getting that maybe for some of you just got out of a relationship or you just had a breakup. I'm hearing that specifically. Let's get into the tarot. Whoa, okay. 8 of Wands reverse. 3 of Swords. Yep. So for some of you, yeah, you did. You just got out of a breakup. For those of you that you didn't, this is going to be a big time of reflection on past relationships, on past wounds, or wounds from the past, on how the past is affecting your present. And then 6 of Swords. We have 5 of Pentacles reverse. The 8 of Wands. I'm sorry, 7 of Wands. Already had the 8 of Wands. Reversed. I hope I said 8 for that, because that... Okay. 8 of Wands reversed, 7 of Wands upright. So... I am getting for some of you, you just broke up with somebody. For some of you, I'm also feeling that you broke up with somebody because they were not doing you right. And now I'm feeling like there was a lot of chances given and you're done. You finally reached your point of limit. And I am getting for some of you that this person is trying to get you back. And if not, I think that they still have you on their mind, at least. Let me see, what's the deal with this? Let me get into this really quick to see what kind of insight I can give for that. I can take this. Page of Swords. So you were definitely dealing with somebody who was kind of not on your level. I am getting that. Somebody who just one, they were insecure. 2, they kind of had a right to be, because standing next to you is I'm kind of confused. Okay? It kind of feels like this person was very clearly not in your league. And that goes beyond vanity. That's energetically, that's every way. Financially, even maybe. Just in general. The way they were as a person, the way they carried themselves, very different from you. 5 of Swords reversed. I feel like for most of you, maybe even all of you, that you know this is for the best. Whether you broke up with them or they broke up with you. For those of you that actually didn't just get out of a relationship, I feel like you're going to be reflecting on past relationships and how... I'm feeling the need to tell you not to beat yourself up for past mistakes or letting things go on too long in the past, or letting people get as close to you as they did. I'm feeling a lot of different scenarios with this. The Tower reversed. I feel like for those of you that just broke up with somebody, you were avoiding it, I think, for a while. You were avoiding that Tower moment. You were avoiding the Tower reverse and the Two of Cups. You didn't want to end this relationship, but it got to a point where it was just like, what is this doing for me? It's not doing much for me. It's more taking from me. I feel like that's the case for a lot of you. For those of you that got broken up with, which I don't think is a lot of you, I do feel like it kind of feels like when it happened, of course you were not, no one ever feels that great when you're getting broken up with, or being broken up with in any way. But I feel like somewhere in your mind, you were kind of like, you know what? It was overdue, kind of. It's like, I feel like even if this wasn't your choice to end this, you kind of somewhere in your mind knew that it was time, or that it was for the best, or that this needed to happen. That you knew somewhere in your mind, in your heart, that this was not serving you, and it was not worthy of what you deserve. It wasn't on the same level of what you deserve. Let's see. Pull more. This reading is heavy. Oh my god, the energy has been brought down a bit. Page of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords. Yeah, for those of you that did do the breaking up, I think that you were aware that this person was blocking blessings, and whether you realize it or not, you were aware in some sense that this person was not serving you, or was blocking things for you, or was taking from you. It's like energetic vampire I'm getting. It's like this person was not good for you. But you were so in your head because it was like, I feel like it was like a good bond, and the foundation of it, a lot of you might have started off as friends with this person. The foundation of it was very, despite it being crumbled, you couldn't let go of the fact that there was once a great foundation to this relationship. But the ship had sailed, and it was time to read the writing on the wall. Five of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, and the Fool reversed. Yeah, you did not want to, this was a hard decision. For those of you that did break up with somebody, this was a hard decision for you to make. I think that maybe not for all of you it was a hard decision to make, but let me see. I'm getting a lot of different messages. So for some of you, this was a hard decision to make. For some of you, you knew this was overdue and it was time to go. But I feel like regardless of which side you are on that, and this is even if you haven't just got a relationship, this could just still be some past energy that might be lingering, that you still might be wounded from, or you might still have your mind, or be reflecting on. I feel like somewhere inside of you, you knew that this should have ended earlier. But again, divine timing is the end all be all. So, it happened when it happened. But I do feel like for some of you, you are looking back at it like, wow, it took me this long. Wow, I can't believe I let it go on for that long. Definitely heavy energy. It's just a lot of I do feel the need to say though, do not be regretful of how long it took you, regardless of how this ended up. Knight of Pentacles. Because things always happen for a reason and end up the way they end up for a reason. Sometimes we don't always know that reason. And sometimes the universe has a super gnarly plan that they don't want to tell us about, but we just flow through it blindly, or maybe sometimes unwillingly. Ace of Cups. Yeah, because you loved this person. There was love here, but I just get the sense of, like, love wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to carry this on. Whoa, hold on. That's a lot of cards. Ugh. Let me try that again. Feel like this relationship wasn't serving you, even though you did love this person, and that was what was so hard. Yep. It wasn't enough, though. It was not enough. It was hard for you to bring this relationship to a completion. I definitely feel that. So the next 3 months, don't mind the background noise. That's just seems to be a theme today. The next 3 months for you is definitely going to be super reflective, super independent. You might be in hermit mode a bit. If you do have friends, do not hesitate to go out and have fun. Okay? Do not hesitate to... I will say, do not hesitate to have your fun. No matter what that means. But do not use any of that fun to distract from the hard work you need to do right now. The healing, the addressing, the looking into yourself. I definitely feel like it's going to be a lot of looking at yourself the next 3 months. Looking at how you might have been the architect of your own misfortune. Regardless of, I mean, if this person did you dirty, that's not in your control. But what is causing you to attract that? What is causing you to have such a hard time letting go of someone that you know is not doing it for you? They might be doing it for you in certain ways, but not in any high vibrational ways, I'll say. Just definitely feels very much like there was passion, there was fun, and like it just feels like when things were good, they were good, but when things were low, they were so low. And that's not a good partnership, because when things are low, your partner's supposed to carry that percentage that you can't right now. That's what a partnership is. It's like when one person's down, the other person's helping them. The other person's there, supporting them. Sometimes support is the best, honestly. Instead of just, like, trying to help someone so much through their stuff, it's, like, more of just being that person that's there. I don't know why I feel like I have to say that. Maybe this person was not super supportive of you. They could have been actually jealous of you. Because I am getting that they were not on the same level as you. They just weren't. Alright, let me get some advice cards. The next 3 months, I just do feel such an intense reflection, a lot of independence, a lot of spending time on your own. Maybe focusing on your money, focusing on work. Nothing is yet set in stone. Balance spirituality and practicality. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, I'm getting that. For those of you that might be thinking about getting back with this person, I swear to God, I mean, you're gonna go through your lessons as you must and learn them as you must, but I will tell you, if you're tempted in that way, not worth it. There's better on the way. And once you release what's not serving you, you'll see how the universe treats you. Actually, I feel the need to tell this. So, I broke up with a super toxic person back a couple years ago. And that week, I had a job offer. I was trying to look for jobs while I was with that person that was better paying. As soon as I let that person go, who I knew in the back of my mind was not it for me, once I let them go, things started to shift. And I tell you, the universe really does reward you for serving yourself. That's just the truth. A personal issue reaches resolution. Don't let your past hold you back. Oh my God. Literally. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's actually really... That can resonate for a lot of people. I know I didn't get to touch on some of you that were... Let me go back. This resonated... This is supposed to resonate for anybody, regardless if you just broke up with somebody. I just feel like it's a lot of different timelines happening. But I feel like no matter what your situation, your past cannot play a part in your present. You just have to heal it. You can learn from the past, but that's it. Leave it. Leave it where it is. Meditate and contemplate. Like I said, take time out to really think about what you want, what you're trying to head towards, what's going to be serving you. Step out of your comfort zone. Yep, I definitely feel that. For those of you that are still tempted by this, or for those of you that it was very hard to break up with this person or let this person go, it was helping you to step out of your comfort zone, to do it. Hold your vision. Communication is key. Have faith in your dreams. All right. Good vibes, good vibes. Let's keep the good vibes for the next 3 months, guys. Keep your optimism. Well, if you don't have it, find it. With all love, okay? All right. Ask your personal question, and then we'll have yes or no answer, or maybe. Alright, so your answer is no, okay? So I hope you guys have a good day, good night, good time. Have a good next 3 months, and hopefully I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Alright, pile 7, this is going to be your reading. So, you chose Vajrayogini. Hopefully I said that right. The essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. So I'm definitely getting a energy of a focus on money. I'm also getting sexual liberty. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Definitely hearing something about just being sexually free. So let's read the book. I just got paint on me, girl. Okay. Who she is. Vajrayogini is the power we all possess to transform mundane experiences into higher spiritual paths. Vajrayogini is considered the supreme deity of the Tantric pantheon. She is both a Dakini, Tantric priestess, and a female Buddha. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. According to scholar Miranda Shaw, no other male Buddha, including her divine consort, approaches her metaphysical or practical import. She is the essence of all the Buddhas, and to meditate on her brings immediate blessings to the practitioner. Her red body symbolizes her inner fire, and the flames that surround her represent her exalted wisdom. Her third eye reflects her ability to see through the reality of all things in the past, present, and future. She carries the Dakini's curved knife, which cuts through all obstacles and illusions. And she holds a bowl of blood, which represents the bliss that awaits us when we release the ego's attachment to who we are. Good Lord. Vajrayogini is a central figure of Vajrayana Buddhism and in Tantric initiations. She's considered a meditation deity and comes to a practitioner during a visualization of her form. She helps liberate us from ordinary conceptions and ordinary appearances so that we can see through to the truth of what exists all around us. She is easier to reach during dark times in our lives, even if we feel far from spiritual. She still wants to liberate us. When your soul selects her card, no matter what has happened recently or in the past, Vajrayogini reminds us that we possess the fierce wisdom that transmutes any pain or suffering into deep lessons that free us and bring us more joy. She's the call to wake up if we've fallen into that old myth that something or someone outside of us is going to save us. She's here to make it loud and clear that what is within us will save us. We could take this moment right here, right now, and turn everything sacred. Her energy is sharp, intense, and uncompromising. She will not let you remain in an illusion or disempowering story about who you really are. She wants you to sever all the ties to your ego's relationship to a person or to an event in your life and see it again with the third eye, with the wisdom that can perceive the deeper spiritual path beneath the human drama. This red female Buddha is the power we all have in every moment to take a seemingly everyday event or annoyance or unfortunate occurrence and use it for our own enlightenment. She reminds us that everything is rich material for us to use to elevate our reality as an embodied soul. Soul voice meditation. Can I see the lesson in the chaos? Speaking of chaos, that's all I hear in the background. Intention. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Okay. Jeez, alright. Okay, pile 7. So you might have been experiencing a lot of delays in a lot of the things that you've been wanting to manifest, because I have been delayed on getting this reading done with all the outside noise. All the noise outside my room just keeps interrupting this. You can hear my frustration, so I feel like I can feel yours. But I also feel like these next 3 months are going to be a big glow up for you. Like, we're improving for the better. Well, improving is the better, but we're changing for the better. So let me get into the tarot before I lose my mind, because they will not shut up outside. 7 of Cups, Strength reverse. I do feel like you're gonna be kind of in an energy where you're not really super concerned about relationships, or if you are, I feel like you're not really in a place where it feels like the right time these next 3 months. Like, I feel like I could see you, like, entertaining options and, like, you know, having your fun, but I don't see, like, commitment happening in these next 3 months when it comes to love. I feel like you're going to be focused on other things. But I do feel like 5 of Swords and Judgment. Judgment right under 7 of Cups, too. That's crazy. Which is literally about making decisions, being confused even, having options. And the Moon's about confusion also. So there is confusion about something. I feel like for most of you, if not all of you. Wow. See what I mean? What? Okay, anyway. Sorry. I'm trying to tap back in because constantly interrupted. Wow. I just feel like there's been delays. Maybe even within these next 3 months, there might be a lot of delays you're experiencing, if not already. I feel like for a lot of you, there's a decision to make about, I'm feeling like about career or work, whether it's staying at a job, changing your career, or pursuing a career, pursuing a job, or maybe going for a new position, maybe trying, maybe even if you make money doing like creative stuff, or maybe being a influencer or something, it's like you want to shift what your like thing is with that. Like, I'm just feeling like wanting to change it up a little in some way, but not really sure either on how to go about that or if you should. I will say, if it's what you're feeling called to do, do it. But of course, go about it cautiously, go about it, don't just completely do it impulsively. Do follow a sense of logic about it and stuff, but I don't think you should stop yourself if you feel like there's something you should be doing or you want to be doing. I don't see any reason to not pursue something. But I want to know what is delayed or what has been delayed. Like, what is it? I want to get into this. Magician. See? That's literally about manifestation, and it's in reverse. Things are being delayed or have been delayed. What is up with this? What is this about? Why are we delaying things? Why are things delayed? I'm hearing for some of you, it could be that you're not really sure what you want. It's like it feels like one day you feel like, oh, I want this. The next day you feel like, oh, no, I don't want that. Or I want this other thing. It just feels like a sense of like, you're not really decisive. And it's kind of confusing. Not only is it confusing for you, but it's confusing for the universe. And the universe cannot help you manifest something if you're not really sure what it is you're looking for, what it is you want. Or if every day that what you want seems to change. The next 3 months, let me see what's going on. Whoa, that came out reverse, okay. I do think for some of you could be very over analytic about what this is. Like, I am hearing, if you're someone that makes content, like, I think don't overthink. Like, if you're trying to change your content a little or take a different route, I wouldn't overthink it so much. I would just plan it out and execute it as well as you can. Not think so much about it. Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups came out together. Yeah, it's doing something that you love. Doing something that serves your higher purpose. I'm feeling that for a lot of you. It's something that you were called to do. Something that's emotionally fulfilling, spiritually fulfilling, financially fulfilling. The next 3 months, I definitely think is going to be a big focus on whatever this is. But I do think you need to really make up your mind on what it is you want. For some of you who like just really don't seem to stick with one idea, try to really tap into yourself, maybe even tap into spirit, meditate a little bit, and figure out what it is that you want to do next or do at this time. Because it doesn't mean that if you have many ideas, that you can't execute them all, but you can't do them all at once. I've heard a quote before that says, you can have everything, but not all at once. Like, you can't go for a career full time and start a family at the same time. It's just kind of not super realistic. It's kind of, you won't be able to keep your energy or your focus on one thing. And that means nothing will be getting 100% of your effort or energy. So I feel like keep that in mind. Really figure out what it is you're trying to do. And again, that doesn't mean you have to push everything else to the side. I mean, maybe for a temporary time, but that doesn't mean you can't. So say you want to be a musician, but you also want to be, I don't know, a psychologist or something. Tap into what it is that you think is going to serve you right now. Maybe becoming, like, say you have a degree in psychology already. Maybe that's just easier to pursue right now because you have the degree, you have what it takes to already make that money. Well, once you get that job on the side, you could still be working on music and fulfilling that dream and fulfilling that goal. Fulfilling that other endeavor, you know? I do think that, and that's just a scenario. That doesn't have to be exactly what your situation is or exactly how to go about it, but I'm just saying, this is for you to decide. I can't decide for you because there's going to be a lot of people watching this and a lot of people with different ideas and different scenarios, and I don't want to act like I can tell you what it is that you're supposed to be doing, because I don't think that's for me to figure out. I mean, it's your life, girl. Or boy. Let me see if I can get anything else, though. I'm really feeling like needing to focus on what you're trying to achieve and trying to get. 3 Swords reverse. 8 of Wands. Yep. The next 3 months, you're going to be taking the action, though. I do think, like, you will be taking this action at some point soon. It's just about deciding and then pursuing. Here she goes again. Okay, let me just get through this. Oh, God. Okay. My house sounds lovely, doesn't it? Yep, I know. I'm having a great time right now. Okay. So we have 6 of Cups reverse, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, please. Please decide what it is you want to do, because if not, you're going to be delayed. I'm telling you, they will not shut up. They will not shut up outside of my room. It's so crazy. This whole time. This is the only reading that this happened like this consistently. Let me get advice cards, because, oh, Lord. I also feel like maybe that also is a message of let go of distractions and really keep your focus on what this is. A personal issue reaches resolution. Like I said, you are going to be eventually taking this action within the next 3 months, but you really got to buckle down and figure it out. Figure out what it is you're trying to do. Whoa, that's too many cards. Hold on. What do you need to release? Show the world the real you. Again, I cut it out because there was a lot of interruptions. I quit. I quit at this point. This is my first video. I quit. Oh, okay. Let's get through this as best as we can. Have faith in your dreams. Okay? Yes. Definitely. Whatever this is, have faith in this. Know that you got this. And know that you can do many different things. You can have many different endeavors. Just focus once. Sorry, again, the noise in the back. Focus on one at a time. Okay. Don't let pride get in your way. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. last one. You are good enough. Yes, come on. Period. Get into yourself, girl. Or boy, again. Get into yourself. Get into yourself. Have faith in yourself. Know that you are capable of... Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. This reading, oh my god, I can't even deal. I can't, I just can't. Okay. Okay. So, sorry. If this reading didn't end up being that great, I'm sorry. I just cannot believe the level of disrespect happening in this house right now. Like, they cannot even just keep it in mind that I'm trying to do this. Okay, anyway. Ask a question, they're gonna give you yes or no. Alright. The answer to your question is no. So, I mean, of course, you know, take that with a grain of salt. There's gonna be a lot of you, so it might not resonate with everybody, or it might not be the answer for everybody, but I hope that you enjoyed this reading. We're literally closing it out with more noise. Thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as you could. I definitely tried to when I was in the moment, but wow. I'm just simply sorry. Okay. You can watch another pile if you want. Maybe one of those can resonate with you also. There's 8 piles. So I hope that this was a decent reading for you, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Alright, pile 8. This is going to be your reading. You got Joan of Arc, the Warrior of Light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. So I'm already getting definitely a very self-focused next 3 months for you. I'm going to read from the book for further clarification. I'm trying to see if I can get anything else, though. I definitely feel like you're going to be very spiritually protected. I'm already getting off the bat, you might have a past loved one. Someone who passed somewhat recently. Maybe within, like, the last 5 to 6 years, even. So that could be anywhere from literally a day ago to 6 years ago, I'm feeling. But regardless, you are spiritually protected, even if not. And for some of you, I am feeling like there's somebody close to you who passed on somewhat recently who is around you all the time. They're completely a part of your journey still, and they're a part of your spiritual team. They are protecting you, and they are trying to guide you through this cruel world, okay? So, who she is. Joan of Arc represents the power that we all possess when we're aligned with our calling. She is a legendary heroine in France for her role in the 100 Years' War. She was born in 1412 in Domremy, France, and at the age of 13 she had a vision that would change the course of her life. She relates years later in transcripts from her trial after being captured by the English that she would have preferred to stay in her hometown spinning wool. But the power of her vision and her belief in the truth of it compelled her to follow the voice she heard within her. The vision was of the Archangel Michael, accompanied by many angels. She said, "I saw them with my bodily eyes, as well as I am seeing you, and when they left, I wept." The Archangel Michael told her that she was meant to drive out the English from France. Dressed in men's armor, Joan of Arc led several campaigns against the English and became a symbol of hope. The power of her conviction that she was acting on God's behalf shifted the tenor of the war in France's favor. She was captured in May of 1430 and taken to Rouen. I think that's how you say that. Which was then under English rule. A heresy trial led by Bishop Caution charged her with the repeat offense of cross-dressing. She was condemned and sentenced to death in May of 1431. 25 years later, her mother, Isabel Romy, among others, demanded a retrial. 115 witnesses were called to testify on Joan's defense. She was declared innocent in 1456, and Pope Benedict I don't know what that one is. I don't know what number that is. Canonized her canonized her in May of 1920, when her soul selects your card. During Joan of Arc's heresy trial, her interrogators asked her if she was in a state of grace. She answered, "If I am not, may God put me there, and if I am, may God so keep me." Her unfaltering faith in the truth of her own visions made the impossible possible. As a teenager, she led an army that changed the course of history for France, and because of the trials, we have sworn testimony detailing the courage of her convictions and her own testimony about her visions of the Archangel Michael who inspired the course of her actions. "Act and God will act," she said. The vase she had in her vision allowed her to take on a task that had never been done before by a young woman. Her every action chanted, "I am not afraid, I was born to do this." She is associated with the fleur de lis, known as the flower of light. It represents the Trinity, the profound truth that the Trinity would not exist without Mary, and her brave response to the angel Gabriel's call. Joan, like Mary, knows that she is directly connected to the divine from within her, and that she allows the connection to guide her. Joan of Arc's life is a testament to what is possible for us when we believe steadfastly in your own vision. She asks for us to move beyond our fear, to act on our truth, and to do this with the confidence of knowing that our every step is flanked with angels. Soul Voice Meditation. What is the most powerful vision for my life? Intention. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. So I'm definitely getting like Mulan vibes. So I don't know if you like that movie or if you've seen that movie even, but I do feel like that resonates. So if you feel like watching it, maybe you get something out of it. Just definitely gave me Mulan vibes. I'm definitely feeling like a sense of you're going to be in your strength these next 3 months. You're going to be very much in your power. Or at the very least, finding your power. So let's get into... Whoa, something's already falling. Okay. Let's get in your... okay. Let's see. 8 of Cups. Already. Okay. The Tower. Oh my. A lot of changes happening. 2 of Pentacles reverse. I think you're going to be making a choice to release something that is not serving you. That could be many things. Star. Okay. And the Sun. Hold on, let me move everything over a little. Star and the Sun came out together. Wow, what is this? Good vibes. Wow. So some of you could end up in the public eye or be in the public eye already. Wow, the Star and the Sun. The Sun is about happiness. Sometimes it can be about marriage, or sometimes it can even be about children. So maybe for some of you, really tapping into your inner child might be very beneficial for you. I'm getting a very light vibe. Regardless of the Tower being here. 5 of Cups reversed. 5 of Wands. Queen of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reverse. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Knight of Cups reverse. King of Wands. 8 of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's just definitely an energy of choosing yourself. So for some of you, you could have already walked away from something, or you could be walking away from something. I feel like I already said that. Could be from somebody. For some of you, it is somebody. Somebody that you're like, I can't do this anymore. Or and it might not even be romantic. And even if it is, I feel like you might not even actually be with this person at this point. For a lot of you, I think. I don't think this is someone you're with. It could be for some of you, but I feel like if not, that I would take that as like this is someone to be releasing, or that you will be releasing. I'm just definitely getting an energy of like I'm fed up, like I'm over it, like I'm done accepting people's BS, and I'm done accepting what I don't deserve. I'm done accepting less than I deserve too. Well, Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups reverse. For some of you, you stopped loving somebody. Like you're not, wow, what? For some of you, you're just done with somebody. I just feel like it's just, I'm done with you. Like, I'm just done with you. It's like how I feel. It's like, go out, go away. I'm over it. Wow. It's definitely a choosing myself energy. It's definitely a self-focused era, okay? Period. I just feel like, I don't know why I just keep hearing fed up. I keep feeling it. I keep feeling like I'm over it. I'm done with this. I'm letting this go. Six of Cups reverse. You're immature. You're childish. Like, it's kind of, I'm feeling that for some of you. Or a lot of you, actually. Like, I'm letting something that is not worth your time. Something that is either it'd be immature for you to entertain it, or it's somebody immature. Or, I mean, it could be both. Yeah. You're definitely releasing somebody within these next 3 months. Choosing yourself, really taking, I mean, some of you could have already released somebody or let somebody go. I just keep getting that. Releasing. I'm hearing, flip a switch on a prick, didn't I? Come out in the nighttime. It's a song that just came out by Ray on her first album, actually. Her album that just came out. I don't know if you've heard of Ray. She's the one who sings the song Escapism that everyone loves on TikTok. I just heard that song. Maybe that would resonate with you. Flip a Switch, it's called. The Hermit reverse. Temperance. For some of you, I'm feeling like this person was clingy. Or if not, they could have been very draining for you. Just energetically, an energetic vampire. And you lost your patience on it. And you're looking towards healing. I think this is a very self-aware group. Just know, if this pile doesn't resonate, you could choose a different pile. There's 8 of them. I'm sure something could resonate for you. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next reading. But, or next video, I should say. But I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Maybe this isn't resonating with somebody. Just choose a different pile. You are a badass bitch, okay? I like your energy. It's just very much like, I'm done with you. Like, it's like, okay. Very much like the song, like, flip a switch on a prick, then I come out in the nighttime. Like, girl, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm flipping this script because you want to try me, and I'm not the one. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. I feel you. Okay, I like that. I do like that. Let's see. Anything else? What else is going on with these next 3 months? Tell me what we got going on here. Ugh. What do we got happening in these next 3 months? 3 of Pentacles. Spending time with your friends, spending time with your girls, spending time with your boys, whoever. Maybe that could even be spending time with yourself, or maybe even making new friends. Hangman. Actually, for some of you, this could be about a friend, and you feel like you're at a crossroads with them, and you're like, I don't know what to do with you anymore. It's like, kind of over this energy. I'm kind of over your place in my life. It's like a slot that needs to be unfilled. I don't know. It's brutal. I'm feeling a brutal energy. Somebody here is fed up. Somebody watching this is fed up and is over it. Is like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting up with this. My God. I love it though. I love it. It's like, you're not it for me. You're not serving me. I'm over this. Done. Strength reverse. Lovers reverse. Yeah. Self-love. I feel like you're the kind of person that's like, don't get on my bad side. And someone got on your bad side, or somebody is about to. And you're over it. You're done. You don't. It just feels very much like, okay, out of my life. Let me clip you out real quick. Cut you off. Because I got other options. I don't need to be friends with you. I don't need to be in a relationship with you. I don't need you. And I'm fine on my own anyway. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that's good vibes. What? Yeah, wow. I just keep hearing I'm choosing myself. I am choosing myself. Wow. 10 of Pentacles is like the best you can get. Like, that is fulfillment of all fulfillment. Okay? Just like, it's like, you're not fulfilling me. You're not doing it for me. I'm going to do it for myself. You can take that in any context you want, but I'm definitely feeling it. I'm definitely hearing it. Okay? I like this. I really like this. Let's see if there's anything else we can get. 3 of Cups. Let me clarify that. 10 of Swords. Ooh. Whoa. A lot just fell. Hold on. Two of Wands reverse. It's like, I'm no longer moving forward with you. This could even be somebody who you collaborated with in like maybe in a business sense or in a creative sense even. There's somebody that you are letting go of, if you haven't already. If you have already, I just see, even if you haven't, no, okay. So if you have already, I already see you on the path of choosing yourself. You're already very focused on your money, on your grind, on your situation. You're just focused on yourself. And if you're not releasing this person yet, that's happening in the next 3 months. Let me get some advice cards. Okay. I'm really feeling like releasing what doesn't serve me and pursuing what I want to pursue, doing what I need to do. Self-care, self-care, self-care. That's how I'm feeling. I'm also hearing glow up, so okay, period. Get rid of dead weight and watch how fast your life changes. A new start is coming, okay, period. Emotions are running high. So they could be. That's true. It's not super easy to let go of people who have made an impact on our lives. regardless if they are meant to be in our lives anymore. You know, hard to let go. Take time to breathe out, surrender to the divine. So also know you got spirit on your side. I think I did start the reading by saying that too. You got a spiritual team. You got somebody. Again, I'm feeling for some of you, there's somebody close to you that is definitely still around. Somebody that passed on. Bring love into the situation. So that could be, I'm really feeling like that's that self-love. That's that self-compassion. That's that self-focus. Meditate and contemplate. Of course, make sure you exercise and relax your mind the same way you should your body and soul. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. And let's see what else. What's the last one? You and your loved ones are safe. So again, you're divinely protected. You have a team. You have a team up in spirit land, okay? You got a team that is, they have your back. They definitely have your back, and they're definitely protecting you, and they're definitely helping you out, guiding you. All right, so let's do our yes or no question, okay? So just ask Spirit a yes or no question, and then they're going to answer. All right, so your answer is maybe. All right, so I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again. And I hope you have a good night, good day, good time, wherever you are, and bye.